Imagine a music icon, a man who built an empire, now facing the cold reality of a prison cell. The world watched as he stood in a courtroom, tears streaming down his face, pleading for mercy. For someone who once had it all, fame, wealth, power, the fall is staggering. But for a former mobster who's seen the inside of those walls, the real challenge isn't the sentence. It's what comes next, behind bars, where the rules of the streets don't apply. The courtroom was a storm of emotions. The judge listened as family members poured their hearts out, begging for leniency. Years of scandals, media frenzy, and whispered allegations hung heavy in the air. Yet, despite the chaos, the sentence came down lighter than many expected, just over 4 years. Some called it a win, considering the charges could have landed him a decade or more. The judge weighed the man's life, his mistakes, and the pain he caused. Still, not everyone was satisfied. For those who knew him before the fame, the verdict felt like a slap on the wrist. When you're a celebrity in prison, the spotlight doesn't fade, it shifts. A former insider, someone who's walked the yard and survived the system, explained it best. In a low-security camp, life might be softer, open fields, fewer locks, almost like a retreat for white-collar offenders. But for a high-profile figure, those camps are a fantasy. His fame makes him a target, a walking headline. Medium security is more likely. Where the walls are higher, the stakes sharper. He'll need to adapt fast. The first few weeks will be a blur, processing, waiting, wondering where he'll end up. One thing's certain, prison isn't the county jail. There, he'll have a yard to walk, air to breathe, maybe even a chance to rebuild. But rebuilding isn't easy. The system offers paths to shave time off. A drug program, for instance, could cut months from his sentence. He'll be thinking about that, strategizing with his lawyers, asking for a facility close to home, somewhere his family can visit. The judge might recommend a place, but the Bureau of Prisons holds the final card. They'll decide where he lands, and no amount of fame can sway that call. If he's lucky, he might get a spot known for rehabilitation, a place where he can confront his demons and work toward a shorter stay. But luck isn't guaranteed. Life inside will test him in ways the outside world never could. The insider shared his own story time in a camp with no fences, where trust was the only barrier. You can walk away, they told him, but if we catch you, it's 5 more years. Some tried it anyway, chasing freedom only to lose more time. For a man like him, with money and a name, prison could be a paradox. Some inmates might see him as a golden ticket, a connection to wealth or opportunity. Others might see a target, someone whose past makes him vulnerable. In medium security, the risks are real but manageable if he plays it smart. Keep your head down, build alliances, stay out of trouble. That's the game. If this story touches your heart, please share it. It's a reminder that no one is above accountability, no matter how bright their star shines. The stakes are higher than just survival. Whispers from the past follow him, old feuds, unresolved grudges. Some say he's tied to tragedies that still burn in the hearts of many. Fans of a fallen rap legend, gunned down years ago, point fingers, believing he played a role. In prison, those rumors could turn into threats. The insider warned that certain facilities, even low-security ones, have their own politics. Gangs, loyalties, and old scores don't vanish behind bars. He'll need to navigate carefully, knowing every move is watched, every word weighed. Then there's the other side, the voices of those who feel no pity. A former ally, someone who once stood by his side, spoke with raw anger. He made his bed, they said. No tears for a man who hurt so many. This ally, betrayed and discarded, saw the courtroom tears as an act. They recounted moments of cruelty, orders given without remorse, lives appended for the sake of power. Karma doesn't miss, they said, their voice steady but laced with pain. For them, the sentence wasn't justice, it was just the start. His legal team is fighting hard, pushing for a facility that offers hope. A low-security prison in a quiet corner, known for its drug treatment program, could be his lifeline. 9 months of intense work there might shave a year off his time. It's close to home, close to his kids, a place where he could rebuild while staying connected. But not everyone believes he deserves that chance. Critics argue he's too far gone, that his apologies are hollow. They point to a video, a brutal moment caught on tape, showing him at his worst. How can you trust a man like that, they ask. The judge saw it too, and it weighed heavily. The courtroom was a theater of raw emotion. He stood before the judge, voice breaking, as a video of his life played. Charity events, family moments, a carefully crafted image of a man who gave back. But the prosecution wasn't moved. He was committing crimes while smiling for the cameras. They said, his apologies, they argued, were just words. Days after promising change, he slipped back into old patterns. Another victim, another incident, another denial, until the truth was undeniable. The judge's face was stone, unmoved by the polished video or the tearful pleas. What happens when the gates close? The red carpets are gone. No more private jets or adoring crowds. It's just him, a bunk, and the rhythm of prison life. Chow lines at dawn, long nights of reflection, and the weight of his choices. Some say he'll come out stronger, humbled, ready to make amends. Others fear he'll chase revenge, targeting those who spoke out. His former ally laughed off the threats. "I've faced worse," they said. "Let him try." But the question lingers: can a man so used to control find peace in a place where he has none? As he waits for his fate, the world keeps turning. His lawyers push for leniency, for a chance at redemption. The Bureau of Prisons will decide soon, and wherever he lands, it'll be a new chapter. A place to confront his past, to face the man in the mirror. Will he rise or fall? Only time will tell. If his story moves you, if it makes you think about justice, second chances, or the cost of fame, hit that subscribe button and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Let's keep the conversation going.